Hey guys, welcome to practice. This week we are up to practice 39, accessing intuition in my book, 100 Mindfulness Meditations. And if you're following along at home, we're up to page 92. So the quote that I put in the book to introduce this one says, "Don't try to comprehend with your mind. Your minds are very limited. Use your intuition." And this practice is all about dropping into the intuitive space of awareness. And it's set up more as a kind of children's guided meditation because there's a kind of fun element to it of imagining antenna growing out of your head, which allows you to drop into your intuition. But even for adults, I think there's something within this practice which just allows us connect with ourselves and with other people in a way that we don't normally do consciously. So give it a go. I'd love to hear how it goes for you and if there were any intuitions that came through. So if you're ready, we're going to drop into practice. So finding a comfortable space, and if it's appropriate for your situation, just allowing the eyes to close, and if not, just keeping them open. And just allowing yourself to welcome the body and breath into practice on the next inhale. Noticing how the practice is right there where we need it every single time. And we step through the doorway of the breath simply by bringing mind and breath awareness together. So just get a sense of the breath rolling in and rolling out of the body just as it is. No attempt to change it. Just noticing what's already there. With our mindfulness practice, we're really building this capacity just to be the witness of our experience. And we do that just by taking a little step back and seating ourselves in a little bit of stillness and a little more awareness. So just noticing the physical sensations of the breath as it drops into the body. The breath breathing the body breathing the breath. And as we do this, these simple moments of walking up the pathway towards our own body, being, awareness, consciousness. Just see if you can get a sense of arrival. Here I am, arriving, dropping in, assembling myself, remembering all of myself. Because it's in this way that the human being brings all of its resources online. So breathing now not just into the lungs but into the whole body. Following the breath's path through the body. Breathing from the nostrils down to the feet. From the nostrils down to the tips of the fingers, and the nostrils up to the scalp and the hair. And in this practice we set our intention to build intuition. And our visual for this is antenna. Antenna, the hypersensitive sensory organs of some living beings, snails, slugs, butterflies. Just imagine that you have two antennae that are growing, two little bumps on your forehead, and they're starting to grow a little bit taller. And they start moving around. And imagine that these antennae, as they grow out of your forehead, are tapping you into another frequency of data, information, another vibration of knowing. And so as your antennae grow to their full height and their full shape and their full length and width, just notice their texture, their weight, and their movements. And just imagine what it would be like to tune into this other layer of information and data. A real deepening of the human being's intuition. And the extent to which you're able to visualize this or feel this happening is perfect. Imagining it is just fine too. And then just imagine in front of you a person with whom you have a little bit of conflict or tension. Not necessarily the biggest, most difficult thing that's happening in your life, but something that's just right for today. So somewhere that there's tension, and just imagine that person in front of you. And as you allow that visual to assemble, also tune into that person and use the antenna to help you with this, to tune into your intuitive knowing. And first, see if you can sense that person's emotional state. Are they happy, sad, troubled? Are they suffering? Do they have a mix of all of those? Do they seem fearful? And just allow whatever to come. So sensations, images, feelings, thoughts, welcome it all. And can you also sense if there is a message here for you? Is this person trying to tell you something? And using the extra sensitivity of the antenna, can you hear it? Even if it's just whispered in the vibration of their heart. Can you open and welcome to that level of listening? And then perhaps just reflecting and listening in yourself. Is there something that you want that person to know? Is there a message that you have for them? And if there is, just allowing it to be expressed in whatever way feels right for you. And then just with compassion and love and kindness, letting that visual subside and the person go. Perhaps just wishing them well if that feels right. Coming back to the breath in the body. Feeling the sensations of being sat here, assembled. And just noticing the breath rolling in and rolling out And just giving the fingers and toes a little wiggle, and in your own time reopening the eyes.